Welcome to today's courtroom showdown where justice meets drama, and every word carries weight. Our first defendant, Mr. Solis, isn't questioning the law, he's questioning trust. The stakes, felonies that could change his life forever. But here's the twist. While the court says he's mentally competent, he refuses to trust the very attorney meant to defend him. This isn't just about guilt or innocence, it's about the fragile relationship between lawyer and client, and whether personal belief can outweigh cold, hard legal facts. Stay with us, because what happens next will test patience, expose courtroom truths, and set the tone for everything that follows.
Defendant who's mentally fit for trial, but refuses to trust his attorney. Classic courtroom tension incoming. Now here's the legal twist. Competency means the court sees you as able to understand and participate in your defense. But it doesn't mean you get to pick and fire attorneys like it's a shopping spree. Let's see how the judge handles this.
Here's the setup. Dr. Scott, the evaluator, rules Mr. Solis fit for trial. That means he understands the charges, the stakes, and the process. But competency doesn't guarantee cooperation. Imagine being told you're ready to play the biggest game of your life only to refuse to trust the coach guiding you. That's the tension brewing here.
Showdown.
Judge, I had Mr. Solis evaluated. Dr. Scott came back with his report.
Is it Scott or Scott?
SKOP.
All right. I don't know why somebody wrote in here, Dr. Scott. So, Dr. Scott, yes.
And so, Judge, he's, according to Dr. Scott, is ready to go to trial. Problem is, he doesn't trust my counsel.
All right, then he needs to hire an attorney.
And to that, I've been trying to work with him. He's got some ideas that he thinks may be conducive for that. I talked with the state about taking care of his misdemeanors today, so he can post bonds on the 2 felonies, get out, and then retain counsel. So we could take care of the misdemeanors today. He knows that it'll be convictions. He knows that it's.
I have no jurisdiction on the misdemeanor. They're not in my purview. I'm just concerned about the felonies that's on the court's docket, and I am not. Mr. Solis?
My client wants to read it, so she can read it. Oh, sorry, Judge.
Yes.
He has something written. I thought he wanted you to read it, but I guess he wants to read it.
See, I've lost faith. I've lost faith in my counsel and no longer trust his advice. He's lied to me repeatedly about my cases. He tested my cases. Who he's spoken with.
This is the heart of the conflict. Solis believes his attorney lied about case details, undermining trust completely. In a courtroom, trust is oxygen. Without it, communication suffocates. But here's the critical question. Do personal feelings of betrayal override a professional's legal expertise? Viewers, would you keep this lawyer or demand a new one?
I can't hear a word you're saying.
My counsel and I've lost faith in my counsel's advice. No longer trust him because he has lied to me about my cases. Details
All right,
of
let
my
me stop
cases.
you right there, Mr. Solis. Mr. Solis?
Yes. Ma'am, if
Mr. Solis,
Yes.
let me tell you something right here now. Number one, sometimes I've been a defense attorney, I've been a prosecutor. Sometimes people don't want to hear what their defense attorney wants to say to them because they want what they want. And if their defense attorney can't get it from the
If I may
state,
finish?
no, you may not. If the defense attorney doesn't get what their client wants from the state, then somehow it's the defense attorney's fault. What I can tell
Hugh. That comparison hit hard. The judge just dropped a truth bomb being charged. With a crime isn't your attorney's fault any more than cancer is your doctor's fault. But here's a question for you.
Boom. The judge just dropped a brutal truth bomb. Being charged isn't your lawyer's fault, just like cancer isn't your doctor's fault. Harsh, absolutely. Accurate, without question. This analogy slices through Solis's argument, but it also reveals a painful reality. Defendants often shoot the messenger instead of facing the evidence. Would you
Would you still trust your lawyer if they told you something you didn't want to hear? Let me know in the comments.
you from being an attorney, when people have cancer and go see a doctor, nobody blames the doctor that the fact that they got cancer. But what I've experienced in my lifetime is that when somebody has criminal charges pending, they usually blame the defense attorney. What I can tell you in this court is I require Not much. What I require is that people are kind to each other, that people treat everybody with respect, even if they don't like the person. As my grandmother would say, everybody's here to do a job, not necessarily be friends.
Thank you. Yeah, that's perfect. Well put. May I,
Yeah,
if I may?
here's
please?
the thing.
Yes, ma'am.
That I require that the state give an offer to the defense.
Understood.
I require that the defense have all the discovery. Defense, do you have all the discovery in this case?
I believe we do. There is, on the case that's set, well, that is or isn't set today, there's a witness I would like to interview.
All right. So has an offer been tendered?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. And the witness who's listed that you want to interview, is it a witness that's in a police report?
Yes, it is.
All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, how much time do you need to get in touch with this witness?
I reached out to her attorney. I have to hear back from the attorney just to make sure that she's not represented by counsel anymore. And then I have to try and locate her because she's out. Meaning.
All right. So, Ms. Ferguson, on Mr. Solis, I need a 3-week reset. That will be your plea deadline date. After that, the court will not consider any plea.
Here's where the courtroom clock starts ticking. A 3-week plea deadline. No extensions. No excuses. Accept the deal or gear up for trial. Judges impose deadlines to keep justice moving, but for Solis, this is a countdown that could define his future. Pressure builds, and the tension just spiked another level.
Quick sidebar. What the judge is doing here is setting a plea deadline. So that means the defendant has 3 weeks to accept a dolor. It's game on for trial. Courts do this to keep things moving and avoid endless delays. So when she says no plea bargain will be accepted after that, she means it.
Bargain agreements. If you wish to plea open to the court, then you have to plea open to the court. If you want to hire an attorney, you're more than welcome to hire an attorney, but the court is not excusing this attorney from your
If I
case.
may, you made a great point, wonderful point, when you said that you must treat everybody with respect and so forth and so on. And I don't deny him that he is probably a good lawyer, a wonderful lawyer. But the fact remains that he does not believe in me. And I need somebody that believes in me so that I may move forward to face a fair trial. See, and which I was getting to, because it's denying me my basic constitutional rights, due process and equal protection, violations of amendments 5, 6, 14 to the Constitution of the United States, Articles 1, Sections 10, 19, 29 of the Constitution of the United States of Texas, and Articles 1.05 of the Code of Criminal Procedure. That's why I was begging the court for appointment of new counsel.
Now Solis goes constitutional throwing amendments, rights, and legal jargon into the air like confetti. But here's the catch. Citing rights doesn't always mean those rights are being violated. Many defendants confuse dissatisfaction with injustice. So, the judge must untangle. Is this a genuine constitutional claim or just courtroom theater?
No, you're not getting appointed a new attorney. What's going to end up happening if you want another attorney, you need to hire one.
Absolutely.
All
And
right.
I'll try that if I'm able to get out. That's why I wanted to take care of my misdemeanors, because I have 5.
Well, here's the thing. If you're not able to hire another attorney, this is the attorney who will be representing you.
Even in trial.
Yes.
And Judge, I just renew that I don't think we can effectively communicate because
Oh,
he
sure
does
you
not
can.
trust my advice.
Here's the thing.
He doesn't believe when I tell him what the law is, he doesn't believe me.
You can communicate, and guess what? If whether or not somebody believes that the law is the law, that's completely up to that person. If he wants to go to trial believing that what he's charged with is not an offense, or believing that there are certain defenses that are not available for the offense he's charged with, or whatever it may be, that's completely up to him. All you can do is tell him,
But if there,
Dr. Scott has said that he's competent, and people with all this thing about, I want somebody to believe in me.
The judge dismantles Solis's plea for belief with razor precision. Belief belongs in talent shows, not trials. Law runs on facts, statutes, and precedents, not personal faith. It's a mic drop moment that cuts to the essence of courtroom reality. Viewers, do you think she's being too harsh or just brutally honest?
That's for record producers.
there
Like, I
exists an
believe you're a
antagonistic
great singer.
relationship. There now exists an antagonistic relationship between my attorney.
No, it's not antagonistic.
You're
No.
not the attorney,
Okay, so here's the thing. I want you to listen to me clearly, okay? Dr. Scott has said you're competent, correct?
Absolutely.
Do you know what's going on with your case? All right. You know that this person here is your attorney, Mr. Charles? That's a yes or no. You know he's your attorney, yes or
Yes.
no? All right. So this is what's going to happen. We're coming back. I've given you a plea deadline date. On that date, either you're going to accept it or reject it. If you reject it, what's going to end up happening is you're going to jury trial, and the court will not consider any plea bargain agreements with that.
And just like that, case 1 closes. Plea deadline set. No attorney switch approved. Trial looming. But the bigger story, a judge reminding everyone that respect, deadlines, and facts not feelings rule the courtroom. Solis exits with the same attorney he distrusted. Was justice served, or was his plea ignored?
Cause. If you decide you want a jury trial, you are either going to jury trial with Mr. Charas, or you're going to jury trial with whatever attorney that you hired. You understand?
Understood.
These cases are not, I need someone who believes in me. This is not where you're on American Idol or Star Search, where you need somebody to believe in your voice. This is a case, the facts are the facts. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
And just like that, the first case wraps plea deadline. Set, no attorney change approved. But hang tight, we're not done yet. Up next, a completely different defendant with a serious drug charge, and a heartfelt story that just might shift your perspective.
You're welcome. Court is calling 2023 CR 2279, State of Texas versus Roger Nick Jones. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Lindsay Shaw,
Defense?
Angela Blake.
Are you Miss Jones?
Pause here. This is no longer just about drugs. It's about 3 kids, ages 11, 8, and 3, caught in the ripple effect of their mother's addiction. Courtrooms often spotlight the defendant, but the shadows fall hardest on the children. Do you believe rehabilitation is enough to break this cycle?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all the discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Application for Deferred Adjudication or Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
Showing you what's entitled True Bill of Indictment. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Jones, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? Did you sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1, 1 gram or 4 grams? That's a 3rd-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
This unexpected detour into Wendy's Burgers might sound lighthearted, but don't be fooled. It humanizes Ms. Jones. Judges sometimes break tension with humor, making defendants feel seen beyond their crimes. But here's the deeper question. Is this levity, empathy, or distraction from the harsh reality of her charges?
After reviewing State's Exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you apply for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
We just ask that you follow the plea bargain, Judge.
All right. In the police report, it mentions other warrants, a possession less than a gram in a theft case. Are those out-of-county warrants?
Those are within Bexar County. Those both been resolved. The felony was dismissed. The misdemeanor was also dismissed.
All right. Do you have any children?
I have 3 children, Your Honor.
What are their ages?
11, 8, and 3 years old.
And where are they?
They are currently with a family placement because I'm currently doing services to receive them back due to the charge that I received.
And so what's your drug of choice?
I currently don't have a drug of choice.
Well, I mean, this was found in your bra. Why do you have meth in your bra?
Yeah, I've been sober. I did.
2 defendants, 2 very different stories, one battling mistrust, the other battling addiction. The court balanced deadlines, rights, and rehabilitation, showing us the razor-thin line between justice and mercy. But what do you think? Was the judge fair in both cases? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And if you found this breakdown as gripping as we did, hit like, share with your friends, and subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom analysis. Justice is never simple, and that's why we're here to break it all down.
Have it, but I went to Alpha Home. I did inpatient treatment, and so I have not been, but I did have it, and I used to use it. But
And when were you released from inpatient treatment in Alpha Home?
March 30th, and I'm still doing outpatient for my CPS. For my CPS caseworker, I'm still doing outpatient classes and programs. but I was probably going to be going back to complete 28 more days just so it looks better in CPS in children's court.
Who's your CPS attorney?
Miss Max.
And who are you living with now?
I live with my mother right now.
Are you employed?
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
Wendy's.
You know, I don't know if I should say it or not. Wendy's burgers, I never could get used to the square. And
That's how they pat them out before we freeze them, because you have to pat them out like that, and they have like a little square thing that you put on it to make them like that. I don't know.
So what happens to the rest of the meat? Do y'all just join it with other?
The rest of the meat, they cook it and they put it in the chili.
Oh, okay. I remember when Wendy's first came to Louisiana, and that was a lot of money, right? So we go to Wendy's because we're like, can't go to Mr. Swift's, which was the best burger place, even though it was in Grand Cane, Louisiana.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know why we thought McDonald's tasted good. But we go to Wendy's, we're spending our last little money on Wendy's. And I'm telling you, the fact that they boil their burger. Do y'all still boil the burger?
No.
To keep it?
No, they don't boil